These videos are my hisbodedot, my personal meditations with Hashem, my talking to Hashem, my aloneness with Him. And it's a talking to the self, because this self, this Atzmutz level of myself, is the Atzmutz level, the highest level of Hashem that speaks in me and through me, to me, and is giving me some real personal voices. So this I do tefillin every day, and I do chakras and evening prayers every day. But that's the general. The particular is this speech, and I'm on my way to the field because it should be done in the field, and I'm out in the field. And it's funny that congregational prayers are supposed to be done indoors, so to speak, in a tent, you know, in a building. But the personal prayers should be done in the field. So there's a juxtaposition here of the individual and the general. And the individual is when you speak personally to Hashem. Today I want to share what I've studied. The Ashrei Psalm, which is said twice a day, morning and afternoon prayers. The reason to say it, you know, this Ashrei prayer, is to actually get to one particular line. When you say Poteik et yadeka mushbir l'kol ratzon, that's the reason that they say Ashrei. There are other things in it that there's no nun, you know, stuff. But the real reason is to say Poteik et yadeka. Open up thy hand and satisfy all that's living. Now, this yadeka, you see, they also bring down, it could be a yodeka. See, it's open up your yod. Your yod, your yud. You open up your yudeka. Your yud. The letter yud, which is the hand. Open it up. See? Open up yadeka. And satisfy all ratzon, you know, satisfy all the desires of the living. And the idea is that the yad is the yud. The yad, the hand, is the yud. But there's more here. And this is a little bit of this is my hiddush and why I'm doing the video and and let me just tell you something. Why I'm suffering. And this is part of my hisbodedot. I'm suffering. And that suffering is the blessed. You know, when you say the prayers, they also say he Yotzei Or and Borei Hoshek. He formed the light and created darkness. And darkness, I just went into some light there, some brightness. And darkness is of the Bria world, which is higher than the Yotzei of the Yetzirah world. The Yetzirah world brings the light, and the Bria world brings darkness. So darkness there is higher than light. So I'm suffering, but let's hope that the suffering is higher than the pleasures. The suffering. Well, here's where I want to bring it back to Poteic et Yadeka, Yud. It's there as Yadeka, so it's Yud, Dalet, and then a final Kaf. The gematria of that with the final Kaf is 514. Yud, 10, Dalet, 4, that's 14, and the Kaf, final Kaf is 500. Actually, a Kaf is part of that hand also. So it's 14 pereks, a Kaf, and it's the final Kaf. It's 514. And this is what I want to show. That in the spelling of Yud He Vav He in the Aseya world, this is spelled fully spelt out. This is, I do now. Yud is Yud Vav Dalet, that's Yud. Hey is Hey. Vav is Vav Vav, and Hey is Hey. And that's the way it's spelt in the Osea world. It's a doubling of the letters Hey Vav Hey. So now I want to spell these out full. Okay? Now if I spell them out full, I have Yud is 20. Now I'm spelling out the Yud now full. Yud 20. Vav 12. It's Vav is Vav, Vav. And Dalet is 434. So that comes out to be, so that's the full spelling of the letter Yud, that's 466. And this is one of the sad things. 466 is the gematria of Shimon, who is my brother. And Shimon is the spelling of the Yud. So and there's more here, by the way. But in the spelling of Poteic et Yud, Poteic et the Yudeka, could open up your Yud. This is what it's doing here. I'm opening up the Yud, giving the full potential of the entire Yud, and that's Poteic et Yud. Your Yod, your Yud. It's not the Yad here, it's the Yud. Take it Yudeka. Your hand, your Yud. The letter Yud. And that's 466. And that's Shimon. And that's my brother. My brother who has died, as we know. So that's the first part. Open up the Yud, the full potential of the Yud. And then we have Hey is Hey Aleph, that's 6. That twice, that's 12. Vav is Vav, 24, that's 12. And 24 is 36. And then we have another Hey, which is Hey, 6, that's 12. Again, so that's So that's 12, 24, and 24 is 48. So 48 plus 466 comes out to be 514. 514 is the gematria of Yadeka. Yud 10, Dalet 4, and 500 for the final kaf is 514. So that right there is the Poteic et Yadeka, the full potential of 514 is found in the 52 name of God, of Yud-Heh Vav-Heh. And that's the 52 name, which is 2 times 26. It's a double. And it's also found in as the fourth letter, and we're opening up the Osea world. It represents the Osea world. So when we're opening up, that's what we're saying in Ashereh. We're opening up the Osea world, the full potential of the Osea. This is, again, I'm getting so long-winded. But remember, this is done for me. This is my hitzbodedot with HaKodesh Baruch Hu, not for you. I'm in the field here, you know. This is my hitzbodedot. It's beautiful. It's not for you. So, here we are. It opens up the fourth letter, the letter Hey. We're opening up the potential in the letter Hey. Open up Yadecha, which is the full potential within this, in this letter Hey, fully spelt out. In the Osea world, spelling of the Yud Hey Vav Hey, and this is to satisfy all, V'teket Yadeka Mashbia Lecho Chai Ratzon, all the desires of all that live, and that's down here in the Osea world, in the feminine world, to complete the Yud Hey Vav Hey down here, which is more here. It's more the Adonai name. It's the name that's included in this. You know, the Yud Hey Vav is the Yud Hey Vav name, Yud Hey Vav Hey name of the masculine, and the feminine is in this Osea world, and it's beautiful. This is where the Yetzer Hara exists. You know, another thing I have is that the word Ra, you know, is the root of the concept of Eretz. You see? Eretz. Eretz. You know, is really down here in the Ra. The ayin and the zadech are substituted here. And this is really the Eretz. It's the physical world. And so here we are. Et voila. down here in the physical world. I'll be doing more about that other thing, about the Eretz and the Adamah, some other time. But right now, down here in the physical world, in the Osea world, and this is what we have in opening up the poteach, opening up the hand in the physical world by the use of the Yud, which is my brother Shimon brought to you in that way. And I'm in the field, and this is my hitzbodedot in the field. You know, my individual communication with HaKodesh Baruch Hu. Not in the synagogues, not in the houses, but in the Shaddai. Shaddai. The field. The Shad. From Yesod, Yesad, Yeshod. From Yesod. Yesod in its full gematria, the same as shofar. A few minutes of hispodedot. This is my hispodedot. My talking to myself. My see, that's why, to tell you the truth, I hope you don't listen to these. That's why I put all this in. It's almost 18 minutes. Who's gonna listen to 18 minutes? But if you do, this is a record of my personal prayers. Sweet.